Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2020. So I'm actually filming this on January 1st, which is pretty exciting, but I wanted to get this video out of the way because it is my 2020 goals and resolutions video. Just to break it down, goals, everyone knows what goals are. You set a goal, you want to achieve it, but resolutions are more of a commitment to yourself to do them. So I want to separate those before we get started so you guys know why I'm breaking up resolutions and goals. So I have, for the past couple weeks, been making like an ongoing list on my phone because I just didn't want to sit and think in one sitting about everything that I wanted to do and achieve in this coming year, and I wanted to be able to think about it for quite some time. So I've developed a list. For some reason, Colin and I were just talking about this, but I feel like this is actually like the first year of my life. Like I feel like this is the first real year because we've been in college. Like last year we graduated, and so I just felt like I still wasn't full-blown adult, and now that I'm kind of a full-blown adult, I just really feel like this is a monumental year. Like coming into it, I'm not going to be in college at all this year. Like we're completely on our own. So it is the first year that everything's like that. I feel like this is totally different and I'm really excited about it, but I'm just separating this year from every other year I've ever lived just because I feel like we've entered in a whole nother stage of life. And yeah, so this year is like super special and I'm excited about it. I go straight into my resolutions and then we'll end with goals. But the first one is to be happy mentally, physically, and emotionally. So I kind of struggled in 2019 for multiple reasons. One, I hated being in college and I was just really ready to get out. We were doing long distance with my relationship, and then we moved and everything was just kind of stressful, and it was just kind of like a lot of ups and downs. Like really good things happened in 2019. I found out I was having a baby sister this coming year, May 2020. I found out a bunch of things, but we also just went through a lot of bad things and things that I'm very happy that they're done and over with and I can just leave those in 2019. The reason my goal for this year is to be happy mentally, physically, and emotionally is because I found myself very unhappy last year, now that I do a recap of the way I was feeling. And I just had a lot of anxiety and I was probably a pain in the ass to deal with for Colin, and I just all around acknowledge that you choose your own happiness this year, and I want to choose that in every way possible. So I'm really going to focus on that this year, and I've already been doing so much better in the past couple months. Don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He agrees, but I just really struggled for a second, and I think that that's totally okay because you can't be on your game and happy 100% of the time. I just found myself very unhappy for a longer period of time, and that really in the end just kind of over time took its course with me. And so yeah, I ended up just going very downward spiral, all starting in the last couple months of like right before I graduated college, and it just lasted a really long time and it was really hard to come out of. But now that I'm out of it, I feel so much better, and that's why my goal in 2020 is just to continue to feel like this, because it completely changes your life when you're actually truly happy. My goal number 2, cue Colin laughing, is to be patient. I'm an Aries, I'm extremely impatient. I want things done now and I want them done fast, and I just really need to let that go because one, it's good to be patient. Being impatient leads to anxiety, which is another reason why I kind of struggled last year, is because I was extremely impatient with like everything in life. And two, I think that it's a really core value to have. If you listen to Gary Vee, all he says is be patient, and I really truly just need to work on that. And by that I mean just let the universe take its course, control the controllable, only control what you can control, let other people control whatever else isn't in your hands, and just be calm, be chill, just things like that. I'm just a type A planner. I love to plan, I love to be in control, and I just need to take a step back and really try and improve that this year, and just all around take a chill pill. Okay, seriously though, I haven't had patience my whole life. My mom tells this story to everybody that before I could even really pronounce the word patience, my mom would say, Bianca, be patient, and she'd be like, what do I always say? And I would literally pronounce patience as like patience. So my mom's been telling me that for a really long time. I have not been patient my whole life, and now I'm really gonna try. 22, almost 23 years later. We can do it. Number 3 is to focus on controlling my reactions in situations. So whatever happens in your life, you are in complete control, and you decide how you react to something, you decide how you respond to things, and I'm not the best at that sometimes. I can be hot-tempered, and I know that, and I'm very bad about it, but I'm acknowledging that I'm bad about it, and I'm really focusing on controlling my emotions in situations and things that make me upset or things that make me kind of mad or angry or sad, and just kind of like taking a step back and maybe evaluating more of like why it's making me feel that way and what I can do to not feel that way, or validate why I'm feeling that way, forgive myself, and then move on. Okay, so my next resolution, and I've kind of already have said this in like a previous resolution I hit, but it's to control the controllable. And I got that phrase from my softball coach in high school. She used to tell us that all the time. It's to control the controllable, and then we ended up winning states that year, so she's just a queen. But anyways, hello Rory, shout out to her. She's definitely coming to our wedding one day because she is a monumental person. Oh my god, she's a monumental person in my life. I feel like at least one coach in your life is like that, and I went to her wedding, so she has to come to ours, you know. But she told us that because, like I said, if you try and control things that are out of your control, you end up getting very upset or just kind of depressed, anxiety, all those things. And that's just not fair to yourself to put yourself through that, or to expect to be able to control things that are completely out of your control, whether that be with work or relationships or friendships, or like social media, for instance. You cannot control how many people follow you. You can't control how many people subscribe to you. Yeah, that is why I'm only gonna focus on controlling what I can control. Also, side note, I don't know if Colin and I have uploaded it yet or not, but we filmed a podcast talking all about what we learned in 2019, and it's 19 things that Colin and I bounce back and forth on, and we kind of expand on some things that I'm talking about in here in that podcast. So if you haven't listened, or if you're not already subscribed to the podcast, make sure you go do that so you don't miss anything branching off of what I'm telling you in this video. Okay, so next, I was watching Natalie Barbue's video about her goals and resolutions. She said don't make work her identity, and I really liked that, because there's a lot of times in situations where we're just doing something, and instead of being present and just living in the moment, I'm so focused on getting content or getting vlog footage or Instagram picture, and I just always am being like work minded, and I really want to learn to compartmentalize and separate work from relationships, from downtime and things like that, and just kind of live it more in the moment, just not worry about getting content all the time, because it's really truly stressful sometimes, and I don't want to go about 2020 that way, because I definitely went about 2019 and probably 2018 that way, and I just really all around want to take a chill pill in 2020, I think. Okay, next is to learn more and then actually write things down. So Colin and I listen to podcasts all the time, but I personally very rarely write down things that I think are really good. Like, I'll listen to something and be like, oh, that's amazing, like I want to start doing that, and then I forget about it because I don't write it down, and it's just kind of out of sight, out of mind type deal. So I want to actually write things down, because in my opinion, what you learn and what you hear is only beneficial if you can put it into action. So I definitely want to maybe get a notebook or a journal and just have it be specifically for things that I learn in podcasts or motivational videos with Colin, so that I can frequently reference that and be able to actually see it, and then I'm more likely to put it into action. Okay, so now let's go into goals. So my first goal, we just got a new houseplant, and I'm terrible at keeping things alive. So my goal for 2020 is to make this houseplant live at least until November 1st, because that's when our lease ends here. And if we move and she dies, that's totally understandable. But as long as we're here, by the way, her name is Linda, Colin named her, I really want to keep her alive. And she's really cute. I'll show you. Here's the new plant. This is Linda. She's really cute. She looks really good in our corner. This chair is from Urban, by the way. So many people ask about it. And then, yeah, it's just like kitty corner. Hello, here's my outfit. It's a mess right now. To the mirror. So it's in that corner back there. Okay, so number 2, this is big and I want to talk about it, is because I'm sure you guys are waiting for me to list off my fitness goals. Something I wanted to talk about is that the longer you're on a fitness journey, unless you're like a bodybuilder or do competitions, which I don't plan on ever doing, and I will never do that. I think I'll be going on like year 4 or year 5 of my like fitness journey and consistently lifting and eating healthy. It's not so much about me wanting to grow my biceps or grow my shoulders or grow my booty. I would like to grow my quads, but that's just gonna come naturally with doing leg day every week, which I already do. And the gym is non-negotiable for us. We always go, we have the off days, but it's just a part of our morning routine and it's a part of my life. So I don't think it's beneficial for me to necessarily make goals about gaining muscle or anything like that, or working on specific places, because that's just naturally gonna come. And I know that. What I've noticed is the more I've been on a fitness journey, the more I'm doing it for my mental health and for my like me time versus my physique. And yes, I like the fact that my physique comes along with that, and I like seeing progress, but I like the way I feel way more. So I'm not really setting goals particular to appearance this year. I'm setting goals particular to my mental health and me wanting to consistently work out and continue on this fitness journey so I can be the happiest I can be. But I would like to lose fat. Obviously, I gained some weight over the holidays, which is natural. I'm going back and starting on intermittent fasting again. I'm just gonna eat within the windows. Everything's gonna be fine. It'll all come naturally, but I do wanna kind of just slim down just a little bit, you know? No pressure on myself though, it'll happen over time. I'm not really that worried. This is important to me, and I really want Colin and I to do this. I want to join a yoga studio and go once a week. So they're actually building one right across the street from our Orange Theory, so we need to look into that one. But I also know of another one in Charlotte called the Sweat Method, or maybe it's just Sweat Method. I really want to go try out that one too, because it's in South End and it looks really, really cool. And for people who aren't really like yogis, which is definitely me and Colin, and I want to come out of 2020 being the most flexible I can possibly be. So stretching more, it's all around just better for your health and all around better for people who weight lift. And my hip flexors are so tight right now and it hurts when I run. So I know I need to start stretching, and so I'm definitely gonna make it a point. If I could do a split by the end of 2020, that's the goal. Actually, let's do that. That is my goal. I want to be able to do a split in 12 months. I cannot do a split right now. You don't even want to see me try. Maybe I'll show you. I changed so I could comfortably try and do a split for you. Excuse this chair. By the way, this sweatshirt is from Zara. I really like it. And my leggings are Lululemon. You're welcome for telling me that too. Okay, are you ready? Okay, I feel like this is my more flexible leg.
Get over here just so I can give my life.
Okay, ready? Okay. Wait, or maybe this leg should be forward. Yeah, this feels more natural to me. Ow! Okay, that's that side.
Don't go too hard.
I know, I can't even get my feet to slide. Ugh. Ugh. That's all I got. Can't do a split, but that booty on fleek though. Okay, so we'll definitely work on that. Yeah, take mental note of my progress. I'll give you a 6-month update, don't even worry. Next is on Instagram particularly, but even YouTube too, is to post things that make me happy and not care if it gets a lot of likes or not. So for instance, the other day I posted a picture of my new boots, my coffee, and my purse, and I loved that picture so much. I thought it was so cute and just a nice little filler on my Instagram, and it didn't get as many likes as I usually do, but honestly it's okay, because if you look at my feed, I think it looks really cute and I'm proud of it and it made me happy. And so I'm going to be posting a ton of more pictures like that, outfit pictures that are just close up onto like the detail of my outfit or just something, I don't know. I'm gonna get creative with it. I'm excited about it. We're gonna get creative with the YouTube videos. Actually, we have a fun one coming up here pretty soon. It's a challenge video and I'm excited about it. It's been done before, but we're just gonna kind of like branch out and just be organic and do fun things. But also back to the Instagram thing, honestly, likes just don't even matter anymore. I'm very excited for Instagram to take away likes. I feel like people's feeds will get so much more artistic and it'll be a lot less pressure and all of the above. But yeah, I just like, likes are so kind of annoying. And at first I freaked out a little bit that they were taking the likes away. I was like, what is this gonna do? Then when I realized it actually could really benefit me and my business, I was like, let's go. Instagram has not taken away my likes yet, but I'm waiting. Next is to move to Nashville. So I don't know if it'll be Nashville. I hope it's Nashville, but our lease in this apartment ends November 1st, and Colin and I have always wanted to move out of North Carolina. Since we grew up here, we've been here for a large majority of our lives. We just want to experience something different. As you know, we are obsessed and we love Nashville, and we really want to rent a house, like a 2-bedroom, small little house, wherever we go next. So I'm setting a goal that we move into a house in a different state, hopefully Nashville, And then last goal is that we get a puppy. So make sure you subscribe so we can afford a puppy. Thank you. A golden retriever puppy, and probably as soon as we move out of this apartment and get into a house, because it's just, in my opinion, I don't really, and neither does Colin, we don't really want a puppy in an apartment because we're not on the first floor and it's just difficult going up and down the stairs and there's not that much grass. And also we hear dogs just going at each other in the dog park all the time. And I do not want our poor little puppy getting attacked by some dog, even if it's just playing. Don't we though? We hear dogs whimpering all the time. And I'm just like, oh my God, I would never put my puppy in that pen. And it's not a pen, it's an actual dog park. You know what I mean? So that's probably super dramatic, but I just don't want that little puppy. Like, I want it to have its own little area, and yeah. But seriously, so we can get a dog and like, here, hit that subscribe button, stick around, join the fam. I do have some more goals that I listed on the podcast that we just uploaded. Like I said, it's episode number 5, by the way. But I just wanted to do and share some of those things for you guys here on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any video requests, definitely leave them below because we're building that list for 2020. And I will see you guys in my next video.